Okay, as I said, that your ShopRite holdings, the October-November 2016 paper, this was asked again in May-June 2017. So what's the first thing we're going to do? It's quite a long case study, as you can see. And we're going to look at the questions first. So review the mobile soup kitchen project, providing a meal of hope section of your case study. Then characterize the mobile soup section project under one of the perspectives of project management and use a relevant theory to use from your examples. Now, if you look at the last case study we looked at as well, you had to do whether it's from an internal perspective or an external perspective. So let's see, there are two perspectives. So anyway, because I think it's an external one, the soup kitchen. So I've said here the defined external perspectives taken to determine the effectiveness of the organization, products or services in the marketplace. So your external projects can be seen in the context of South Africa and its need for social upliftment and development products. These external projects include housing development, social development, and education, which is needed to combat crime. Projects such as these cannot be done in isolation, but need the collaboration of different government departments. All right, your question number 2 was asking, I think I've just cut and pasted this one. But who's Mr. Neo? He's a strategic manager of Mobile Soup Kitchen program. Identify the 4 additional key role players in project management that are evident in the case study. So these guys are going to be, you need to know your shaper, you need to know your monitor, you need to know your team worker. Please go and have a look there. I've answered them, but I wanted to do before we go into the case study. And here's your 3 different perspectives in our organization perceive the task of managing diversity. To differentiate between the 3 perspectives by discussing the focus and effectiveness. So they want you just to discuss this one here and the effectiveness, which is here. These are your 3 perspectives: discrimination, fairness, access legitimacy, and learning effectiveness. So your focus is creating equal opportunity and fair treatment for everybody. Your access is match internal employee demographic to customer and marketplace served. So, yeah, and learning effectiveness is incorporate diversity into the heart and fabric of the mission, work, and culture of the organization. When we're discussing your effectiveness, to make sure that we've got discrimination, fairness, our recruitment programs. Let's see what I've got here. Recruitment, rates of women, and previously disadvantaged groups, and what is the other one that we had to do? Was access. Access does not affect the mainstream of the company. Why am I missing something here? Just have a look in my notes whether on table 9.6 whether I have got all of the effectiveness in there as well, because it looks like I've cut it off somehow. And then it asks us, indicate which of the perspectives will enable an organization to benefit adequately by managing diversity. So let's go back now to the case study. What I want us to look at, it's asking us, review the mobile soup kitchen project, providing a meal of hope. Section of the case study. So I think we don't have to do the whole case study. We just have to look at the mobile one, which is this one. Okay, so the ShopRite, what did we have to do? We had to look, it's an external perspective, what type of role are these guys playing? And we also got to look at the discrimination, access, and learning and stuff like that. So the ShopRite Mobile Soup Kitchen project aims to distribute daily meals of nutritious soup and bread to the poorest communities in South Africa to alleviate the plight of especially children and senior citizens, as well as thousands of families affected by unemployment. At present, ShopRite deploys a total of 22 roaming soup kitchens that distribute over 600,000 cups of nutritious soup and bread per month. So they've got 22 roaming kitchens. That's a lot, 600 cups. Must be a lot of volunteers out there. In times when natural disasters such as fires or floods affect a community, they deploy mobile units to offer relief to the affected areas. ShopRite counts on a number of partners for support. So that's namely Royco, Albany, Mercedes-Benz, Toyota, Volkswagen. Okay? The managerial team of Mobile Soup Kitchen Project Analysis analyzes the environment to determine which help is needed in South Africa. And each soup kitchen works on a different project, very much like we did earlier. Hey? Mrs. Estelle Morena is responsible for overseeing all the projects. She appointed Ethnic Wortet responsible for the soup kitchens located near Brits. So this one is your project manager. She's just doing the ones in Brits. When a residential fire recently caused great destruction, her responsibilities include planning, execution, and control of the soup kitchen. His goal is to provide people who have lost their homes with a warm meal until they're able to cook for themselves again. His team consists of 5 other individuals who help to prepare the soup and distribute it to the local community, as well as cleaning up afterwards. So let's look at what the questions are asking us. So to ask, this is 12 marks, eh? Review the Mobile Soup Kitchen Project, Providing a Meal of Hope, section of the case study. Characterize them under one of the perspectives and use relevant theories as well as examples. So there's my theory, and I said the ShopRite Mobile Kitchen project aims to distribute daily meals of nutritious soup and bread to the poorest communities in South Africa to alleviate the plight and especially of children and senior citizens, as well as thousands of families affected by unemployment. At present, it deploys a total of 22 roaming kitchens. So that's why I've applied it to the case study. Now you say it's for 12 marks. Would that be enough? Because what is the question asking us? Categorize under one of the perspectives of project management and use the relevant theory as well as examples of it being external. Now, what you can do, I think I've just about taken this whole chapter in here, isn't it? Because that's exactly the external environment that they're doing. And then we're looking at Mr. Neo Magaloba is a strategic manager of the Mobile Soup Kitchen program. Identify 4 additional key roles in project management that are evident in the case study. So what I've got here is I've got her as a strategic or program director. Please go and have a look at these roles. You see it comes up in every single paper. So she's a strategic manager together with the managerial team that analyze both the internal and external environment. They're mentioning that in the case study, so you know immediately he's a strategic manager. Your operational guy or your project manager is Etienne Water. This person is responsible for planning, execution, control, and finalization of the project. They compile a project plan which states how, when, and where, by whom the various tasks will be done. They also ensure that the project objectives are achieved within the constraints of the project, bringing the project on time and with a budget, and meeting specifications of the project. And then this is coming from our case study. These are the individuals who have different skills and expertise and to assist the project manager in planning and implementing it. And then who else we got to identify as the client? Who's the client? They are the poorest communities in South Africa or in ShopRite. And these are the guys that receive the project deliverables. We did this in the last paper. All right, this is the three different perspectives on how organization perceives the task of managing. Differentiate between the three perspectives by discussing the focus and effective measurement of each perspective. So they're not asking you to relate to the case study, they're asking you to discuss the perspectives. And then I said, indicate which of the one perspectives will enable an organization to benefit from it. And I said, learning effectiveness. Now, you see this also in previous exam papers as well. Consider the following incorrect explanations of the levels of culture that needs to be corrected. So level 1, so let's just go and have a look. I don't know, this should in actual fact be 1, 2, 3. It's already, when I was out, anyway. So what is level 1? Level 1 is the tip of the iceberg, and it comprises artifacts. These are the things one observes when you're entering an organization. For example, the outside of the offices of the organization, the inside of the building's the reception area. So when one enters an organizational offices, one can feel and see the type of organization that this is. Then values. These include the goals, the ideals, the norms, standards, moral principles. They include beliefs, norms associated with acceptable behavior. So this one is correct, huh? These are rules on how to behave. Let me just look at your core, the unconscious. Oh, no, these are just 3 levels. All right, so the one, what are they asking us? Consider the following incorrect explanations that need to be corrected. Rewrite each level of culture so they're correctly named. All right, so this one here would be values, maybe. So you just have to rewrite it. So this one's values. This one here, these are the things that one observes. And this one here is number 4. Yeah, number 3 here. I don't know why they talk core values, because it says here, rewrite each level, and it said the levels of culture. They say that one observes culture, but they observe it as on 3 levels. So just rewrite it that it looks like that. In order to generate revenue, an organization can implement one of 7 basic internet business models. Please go and have a look at this. Differentiate between any 2 of the 7 e-business revenue. So it's asking differentiate between any 2 of the 7. So there I've given you that model, revenue generating model. This is where you get commission. Okay, this model is based on commission charge for brokerage or intermediary services like your financial guys. Value is added, that should be value, by this model by providing a platform expertise access to a wide range of network of alternatives. I've given you too much here, guys, because it's only 2 marks each. Then you can have a look, but I want you to learn all these because you see they also come up in the multiple choice question. Marked up, we've already, here's your advertising one. Remember, I went for this one earlier in your multiple choice in the other. Okay, then your markup, I said you buy the product and you put a markup on. Then you got a production model. This is your referral. Okay, have a look at that one as well. Subscription I've explained to you. So all you have to do is explain it. Then classify YouTube's revenue generating model based on the following information. So YouTube allows billions of people to discover, watch, and share originally created videos on the YouTube website. Organizations looking to use this forum as a marketing tool can specify their target market. The organization's advertisement starts playing automatically when a video is selected, and they will be charged once customers, anyone forming part of the target market, watching a video on website, watch 30 seconds or more of the advertisement. And they want to know what that's called, and that's called advertising based. So guys, that's all I'm going to do for you. I've given you 2 exam papers. Good luck. You can see the bell bin. You can see, look, what they ask all the time. Go in and learn, please. I've given you page numbers as well in this pack that I'm going to do, and I'll ask Brian to download it now. Just let me record it. Good luck for your exams, huh?